If you bought a car in the 1990s, your dad, your mechanic, and probably your neighbor all gave you the same advice. If you want to save money on gas, you have to buy a stick shift. Fast forward to today. If you're standing on a dealership lot comparing a manual to automatic, you have to wonder if that old rule of thumb still holds up, or if it's become an expensive piece of automotive folklore. This chart shows the shift in the data. In 1995, an automatic used 10 to 15% more fuel than an equivalent manual. By 2024, the modern automatic actually uses 1 to 3% less fuel. Relying on 20-year-old purchasing advice means you're likely leaving measurable fuel efficiency on the table every time you fill up. To find out why, we need to examine the mechanical evolution of the gearbox, its hidden advantages in the city, and the one behavioral metric that matters more than any piece of hardware. Because treating transmission choice as a closed case is a guaranteed way to drain your wallet in the modern era. For decades, the manual was the undisputed king. Before 2010, those clunky automatic gear selectors with their signature brush guards were attached to traditional torque converters. Instead of a physical clutch, these older transmissions relied on a fluid coupling to execute smooth, pedal-free gear changes. This fluid connection created a severe parasitic energy loss. A significant portion of the engine's power was lost, simply churning through oil before it ever reached the tires. A manual transmission avoided this by using a dry clutch to create a rigid, mechanical connection. The moment a gear snaps into place, power transfer is direct and immediate. That efficiency resulted in a consistent 10 to 15% fuel economy lead for older manual cars. Of course, that advantage depended entirely on a skilled driver who knew exactly when to shift and how to avoid laboring the engine. The manual's historical superiority wasn't down to mechanical magic. It was simply the absence of an inefficient fluid coupling, a problem engineers were determined to solve. The solution began over a decade ago with these sleek electronic selectors and a massive increase in the sheer volume of gears. While most manuals stuck with 5 or 6 speeds, modern automatics expanded to 8, 9, and even 10 different gear ratios. More ratios allow the engine's RPM to continuously hug its optimal efficiency sweet spot across a much wider range of driving conditions. Engineers introduced lock-up torque converters, utilizing these complex internal clutch packs to solve the fluid loss problem. At higher speeds, these mechanisms physically connect the input and output shafts. This bypasses the fluid entirely, creating the same direct mechanical link you'd find in a manual. The data shows the result. Current automatics now consistently match or beat manuals by 1 to 3% at sustained motorway speeds. On fast roads, human intuition can no longer mathematically compete with a computer instantly optimizing between 10 different gear ratios. While highways favor gear count, the environmental math changes when you enter slow, stop-and-start urban traffic. This is the domain of the continuously variable transmission, or CVT, a gearless solution designed for maximum low-speed efficiency. A CVT maintains peak engine efficiency across a wide range of speeds without the rev spikes and lurching inherent to constant gear changes. In city driving, a CVT can deliver a 5 to 10% boost in fuel economy compared to a conventional manual or automatic gearbox. In congested stop-and-go traffic, attempting to outshift a CVT with a manual is physically exhausting and financially counterproductive. Hardware comparisons only go so far because the single greatest variable in fuel consumption is the person operating the pedals. Aggressive habits like laboring the engine, shifting too late, and hard braking will destroy your fuel economy regardless of what transmission you use. This chart compares the two options. Buying a brand new automatic is a high-cost way to get a small efficiency gain. Changing your driving habits costs nothing and has a significantly larger impact on your monthly spend. A calm, anticipatory driver in an older, less efficient automatic will easily use less fuel than an aggressive driver in a modern manual. Modern vehicles are designed to coach this behavior, using real-time telemetry and eco-displays to help you maintain a more obsessing over gearboxes while ignoring your own driving behavior is the definition of a false economy. For urban commuters, a CVT or modern automatic is the definitive choice for both driver comfort and low-speed efficiency. For highway drivers, dual-clutch and multi-gear automatics are mathematically optimal, though a well-driven manual remains a valid personal preference. If you are buying a car built after 2010, the manual save gas justification is officially over. Buy the hardware that fits your daily route, but rely on your driving habits to actually save you money.